We are at the Pleasant Valley Farmstead, about to have more bear meat than we know what to do with, not to mention new warm things to wear, and we're not even done harvesting everything. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series, where I am feeling really stinking good about how we're doing at the moment. So, I do need a little bit of water in me, and it doesn't seem like I have any more to speak of at all, not even in a container. Although I think that's because of this. Yes, I had put a lot of my stuff in here, so let's go ahead. Well, yeah, I can probably safely transfer all this stuff back now. We had dumped a lot of items into this cabinet because it allowed me to move larger quantities more quickly. That's one of the real beauties, and it's honestly the very first time I've ever experienced it, of having all three major benefits. And there's even more than three now that we have the food update in place. But when you have the well-fed bonus, when you have the moose-hide satchel, and you have the technical backpack, and you need to carry freshly harvested meat in from a kill, especially from a quartered carcass. Normally that's something that is very heavy and takes a lot of time to do. But as we've just seen in this case, it's actually really nice. As we've just seen, now that we have all three of those bonuses, you can just empty out a lot of the heavier stuff in your inventory and then carry a lot at once without losing too much movement speed. So there are a couple of wolves that I've killed out here that I would really like to harvest before we really get going. But we also need to make sure that we harvest the quartered bear meat. And that is the main priority at the moment, because that's what's going to keep me going while I'm making a bunch of other stuff. So, really good times coming up. All right, let's go ahead and grab all these guts. This is going to make me smelly, but thankfully it's not a lot to carry. Matter of fact, now let me pay a visit to this wolf real quick, since I'm right here. Alright, so if I were to take your hide, it would take 32 minutes.
Starting to feel numb.
Okay, fine. I'll go ahead and take those 32 minutes. We're going to get some hypothermia risk as a result, but it's worth it to go ahead and bring one of those hides in. I'll get the other one in a moment. Guts, I'm, thanks to the bear, I'm not really hurting for, but I'll still get the guts. There are so many carcasses, everybody. You have no idea. We have the two wolves that we killed. We have the
Feels like night is coming.
Bear carcass, which we are working on harvesting now. All of those sacks of food right there. But then there are the prop deer. There's one near the farmhouse,
I'm gonna faint.
and there's one across from the farmhouse. All right, so let's go ahead and step into the kitchen in the dark here. And we're going to drop all of these. And we're going to drop that fresh wolf pelt. We'll worry about positioning it a little bit later. For now, let's go ahead and just light this lantern. This is going to be a beautiful thing as well, because I'm about to go to sleep and recover a ton of condition and wake up ready to get a ton of work done. So there's also still a lot up here that I can break down for wood. So insofar as I need stuff for cooking fires, we're in good shape. It's going to make it less of a home over time, but, you know, at this point it's more of a shelter than anything. That's another thing that's coming with the Tales from the Far Territory updates that I'm really excited about, the ability to kind of customize your interior environments. That was one specific thing that I remember putting on the survey that Hinterland sent out to everybody, you know, asking, you know, what do you think is something that should be added? I'm not saying that they're adding it because of me. I'm sure a bunch of people have brought this up. But it's one thing that I was definitely kind of looking forward to. That was my water. Yeah, let's go ahead and top that off just to be safe. So yeah, the ability to really, not necessarily build bases, but to do more with your immediate, like, personal space. You know, to give the game a bit more of a sense of intimacy. And especially if you are kind of in a certain space for a long time. Especially in moments like this, right? Where we have so much meat. We're going to be here for a while. We have things to make. We're actually pretty comfortable staying at the farmstead for a while, assuming cabin fever is not a thing. But there are now foods that reduce cabin fever as well. So that's going to be one thing that, going forward, kind of makes me rethink the extent to which I, keep cabin fever off in my playthroughs. Because if they're starting to introduce ways to manage it a little bit more, then I will certainly consider another look at that mechanic, which I'm generally not a huge fan of. Okay, let me go ahead and step outside. We're going to break down a couple of these sacks of meat.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Bear quarters. I don't know if we need light to do it. I don't think we do, but let's find out. All right, so these are frozen. It'll take 34 minutes to harvest this. Nice. The condition on this meat is already not great. That's 51 minutes to harvest this. All right, now what I'll do is we'll go back outside and drop all of that in nature's freezer. And grab a couple more quarters. Step back inside. This is one of those times where I'm very, very, very glad that we've taken care of all the local hostile wildlife. All right, so these are probably going to be... Oh, no, same size. Okay, 34 minutes here. It's interesting, they're the same size, but some of these are taking longer than others. Not sure what to make of that.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I'm a little bit worried about my hacksaw at this point. Okay. That's 3 more quarters. Oh boy. Oh boy, look how slowly I'm moving. This is nice. Let's go ahead and chow down on this real quick. So I'm not agonizing over condition. All right, back inside. I just want to get this over with. I just want this particular stage of things to be done. Because the meat is not going to despawn. These bear quarters will. All right, so 10.6 pounds, 34 minutes. Okay, I'm not too worried about my hacksaw. I think it's fine. Interesting that it's giving me more to harvest here. Nothing to harvest. Okay. I wonder why it went back to that screen. 10.6 pounds, 51 minutes. Weird. Not sure what's going on there. Could be a bug with the current version, maybe. Pleasant Valley is currently Pleasant Valleying outside. But it's fine, because we got bear meat. Everything's fine. I haven't felt this comfortable maybe since... No, you know what? This is the most comfortable I've been in the series. We have our work cut out for us. But we're just in such a good position in literally every way. And I love everything about it. Alright, so let's go ahead and chow down on that. And now we can get inside and do other fun things. Alright, let's see if I've got... Yeah, I think I set my hides down in here. First of all...
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Alright, so this is everything that was cured. Fresh wolf pelts. Let's put it over here. You know what? I'll just leave those right where I left them, because it's... Well, here's what I'll do. Let's pick them up and just find another place to drop them. How about that? Like, right here. There we go. And we'll put you with your buddies. There's that. Okay, now I do need to make more water soon. and food, but before anything else, I really just want to go ahead and make some of these amazing new items. So let's step downstairs and get that done. Oh man, this has been a long time coming. Holy crap. Also, I do have some potential recipes that I can work with once I have water. As people point out that when I was looking at the recipes the first time, I was still, well, I mentioned in the episode, and this is my commentary, this isn't what people mentioned, but like I was kind of in panic mode, but people mentioned that I overlooked some recipes because I wasn't quite paying close enough attention, which is completely true. So, that's one thing that I'll be working on soonish. But for now, I want rabbit skin mitts. It takes 5 hours to make this. We probably can make these right now. Just in one go. That would be my guess. Yeah, let's use the sewing kit. And let's just make these. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And there's that. And then there's the wolfskin coat, which we can also make. That's going to take 45... No, just kidding. It's going to take 32.48 hours to make. So that's one of the things that I've got to decide. I do need water, but first... let's put those on. That's a huge upgrade. Hang on, let's just look at this again. That's 2 entire degrees and almost 3 degrees of wind protection. So when the wind is blowing, that's 5 extra degrees of warmth altogether. They are slightly more restrictive of movement, which makes me sad. But, oh, that's just so great. Another thing I need to do, definitely, is I want to go ahead and get those deer hides from those prop carcasses, which thankfully will not go away until I go and harvest them. At least I don't think they will. I've taken the meat out, so maybe I need to make sure I do that. But if I can get those deer hides as well, that'll help me repair the deerskin stuff that I'm wearing, because the wolves that I've had a few scuffles with have made the condition of those items a little bit worse for wear. Okay, so I've got 3 reclaimed wood. This is enough to cook a lot of meat. So let's go ahead and get some stuff done here. Because I need some water. I think I drank the last of it. Yeah, I literally need even just the smallest amount of water right now. So we're going to start with a stick. Not use the magnifying lens, because that's going to do exactly nothing. Oh, fire starting 5. It's so great. Look at that. Look at that speed. The things you get excited about when you're over 100 days in a long dark playthrough. Let me tell you. All right. All right, so let's begin. Tell you what, yeah, let's cut it in half. I'll go ahead and just do water in all 3 pots. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm also going to go ahead and get some of this meat cooking, because we have so much to do.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
8 bear steaks. Okay.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Oh, don't be so dramatic. Alright, so this is going to be melted in about 11 minutes. Let's go ahead and just pass time on this. You might get a little thirsty here, but not anymore. Problem solved. Not thirsty. Alright, so how much water does that give me? 0.61 gallons? We can do better than that. Let's go ahead and have this pot working overtime, and then you're going to cook some bear meat here. 5 minutes until that one's ready. Let's grab it. grab that one, that one. Looks like I can actually make rosehip pie. That's pretty cool. I can also make flatbread with the old mill flour. So this is definitely something I need to make. But for now, I'm going to focus on food. So yeah, there's definitely things that I overlooked the first time. And I appreciate y'all for pointing that out. I probably would have caught it eventually, but that's one thing that, given the specific circumstances of that moment, I might not have gone back to look at the recipes. At least not in the near future, because I'm so focused on this clothing. All right, so 15 minutes. Yeah, just past time on this. Cooked.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Oh, you're fine. Oh, hold on. Add fuel. All right, so that's the rest of this fire. We've got 30 minutes until those are done cooking. So what I'm going to do is light this lantern briefly. Step back outside. Also, I'm going to chow down on one of these because I can. I'm going to drink some water too. I should have lit the lantern after I did this, but it's okay. All right, and now let's drop those there. And I might be able to get away with cooking a few more. Let's just grab a handful, go back inside. I don't think I'm going to add any more to the fire, but I'll just do as much as I can with what's left on this one. Doesn't that just sound appetizing? Moldy bear meat. It's just so delightful to think about. All right, so no. There we go. Now I can't actually put that in the skillet, sadly, but you can cook it that way.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Oh, you'll be fine. All right, so now I have plenty of water. And I could technically, with the time I have left, you know what? No, just cook the meat. Let's just cook the meat. All right, 18 minutes past time. All right, 57 minutes. That's enough time to cook a few more. Yeah, we can get away with that. These are done in about 19 minutes. All right, 34 minutes. How long would it take? Yeah, 46. All right, so unless I add something more to this flame, which I don't really have anything at the moment. I have that archery book, which I frankly want to read. Yeah, I'm happy with this. We still have more to cook, but that's a lot of it. So I can get some firewood on the morrow, but I'm going to wake up at full health, and it's going to be freaking great. Oh, that's cooked. I can grab that. How much time? 29 minutes? You know what? Get a little bit more water. Drink that. And that fire is probably almost done. Yep, 5 minutes. Nice. All right. Lantern one more time. But before I light it... okay, no. I'm good. I don't need to eat anything right now. I just need to put some of this food outside because look how slowly I'm walking. It's mainly the water, I'm sure, but it's also the meat. I'm carrying a ton of meat right now. So let me start by dropping the water just so I can move a little faster while I do this. On the off chance there's been predator respawn. That's me being paranoid. The likelihood that there's a predator out here is slim to none, but that would be the worst twist of fate right now. All right. All right, so awesome. Is that everything? Yes, it is. Back inside. Pick the water back up. And let's go upstairs. because we have a wolf skin to make. Now, hang on. Wolf skin items specifically. All right, I'm going to sleep for about 8 hours. I'm going to wake up full condition. It's going to be fantastic. And it's still just before dawn. But we can use this time to investigate something. I started saying this a moment ago. Got distracted. So we have the option of making the bearskin coat. Now, relative to the moose hide cloak, what are we looking at here? So this is a better item than the moose hide cloak, believe it or not. It has, well, there might be some debate on whether it's better, but we've got 11 pounds, 20% movement reduction, which is not nothing, 10 degrees warmth protection, almost 11, 9 degrees wind protection, versus 6.3 degrees and 7.2, less restraint on movement, not as heavy. So there's an argument to be made, especially once I repair the deerskin stuff, and especially given that I'm going to make a wolfskin coat, there's an argument to be made that maybe we just go with the wolfskin coat and the bearskin coat, and then rather than make, and the moosehide coat, and then what we do is we make a bearskin bedroll. However, those of you suggesting it, see, that's the thing I was thinking. I hadn't looked at it yet, but I've just remembered in the back of my mind, like, I feel like we don't have enough. In order to make a bearskin bedroll, we need 2 black bear hides. So that's why I was saying last episode we're going to focus on making the coat. I think that's where I would like to go. And one of the reasons I'm feeling that way is that I think everything else is keeping me so warm. I'm honestly not feeling a strong need for the bearskin bedroll. I think my normal bedroll is enough as long as the rest of the condition of my items is good. So that's what I'm going to focus on, for better or worse. Let's go ahead, and I can't repair that in the dark. I'm kind of tempted to go out. Yeah, this is an opportunity to step outside and pay a visit to the deer carcass nearby, and the wolf carcasses for that matter, which hopefully are still there. I have been passing a lot of time cooking, so some of these things might be in different places. All right, we have some cured guts on me that I need to drop. Didn't realize I was still carrying those around. Let's step over here. Well, I actually don't need to drop them if I'm going to make wolfskin stuff today, do I? Yeah. I'll very temporarily drop them. Let's put them all just right here so that I have carrying capacity. And so that I'm not smelly in any way. Now let's go outside. So nice to be at full health. Holy crap. Alright, so the wolf is still there. What I really want to check on, though, is this deer. Now, we took all the meat from it, so, yep, still here. Perfect. Perfect. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Okay, so let's go ahead and gank this hide. It's going to take 32 minutes. We might get a little cold and lose condition, but not too bad. There's that.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
You're fine. You are fine. We are back inside. And what I'm going to do is place the deerskin right here and get that curing. Now, there is another one outside, but it's a little bit farther away. So I might not go and get that one until I've made some of these very fancy new items I'm about to make. So let's go ahead and sleep for an hour, which should put us past dawn. I'm excited to say. Maybe not, but it should. It actually is passed on. Wonderful. All right, let's step back downstairs. It's starting to get light in here, but it's definitely still really freaking dark. Okay, yeah, you know what? Hold on. That's the basement door. Where the heck am I? I was mostly doing okay feeling my way around in the dark until I wasn't. All right, let's step outside. I just want to grab a little bit of food. Oh, it's beautiful. Look, there's still so much uncooked, too. Just waiting. Just waiting. All right, so since I've done that, it's now time for the even more exciting project. We're just going to sink a bunch of hours into the wolfskin coat.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That's because you can't. All right. Downstairs we go. Running out of lantern fuel, sadly, as much as I've tried to conserve it. I did check that, right? Yes, I did. Nothing else in here? Not that I can see. There's a lot of stuff that I can break down for wood, though. Which is lovely. All right, let's get to work. So excited. Okay. Improvised knife. Basically 32 and a half hours. So let's go ahead and just... What am I looking at? Should we say 6.5? Just to see what that does to us? Let's say 6.5. That's half of the daylight. And I can check my meters and then put in more time as needed. Yeah. Thirst is the biggest issue. Kind of saw that coming. Let's go ahead and drink some water. And we can probably do about 4 more hours straight without a problem. So let's do it. We probably could have done 5. Yeah, I'm going to squeeze another hour in here because I can. Because I can. I think I can do another. Hold on. Yeah, I can definitely do another. Yep, it's going to work. Perfect. All right, now we're done for the day. So, with that, I think I want to go get the other wolf hide and then come inside. I'm a little bit encumbered at the moment. I guess I'll eat what's left of that meat there and then drink that water, and that'll help somewhat with the encumbrance. Also, the flour that I'm lugging around is not helping with the encumbrance either. I do want to note that. Right, let's step outside. It's going to be cold. Same thing's going to happen that happened this morning. Hey, look, a deer. This is what's so nice about this. I could technically kill more deer as they appear, now that the predators are gone and they're kind of wandering around the farmstead. I totally could. I'm being less careful about picking up feathers when I see them because, frankly, I have so many. Oh, nice. I didn't even get that cold. That's not because I'm necessarily wearing anything different. The rabbit skin is helping. But it's just because it's the end of the day. And the evening is going to be warmer than the morning. Okay. I'm just going to walk straight up to this wolf pelt. Drop it on the ground right there. Get that curing. And now, I guess I need to get a little bit of cloth. I don't think I can use a tool because I don't have light. More curtains. Any more curtains. I'm feeling my way around in the dark for these curtains. The fact that I'm seeing table is an indicator that I'm not where I thought I was. What's going on here? Oh yeah, I'm like outside of the room. Alright, stop. I don't want to burn lantern fuel. Break these down. Now that pillow will give me... I can't break it down because it requires a tool. Curtain. There it is. Much better. Alright, now I can't do anything with that cloth right now, but I'll be able to in the morning. So, on that note, tell you what, let's just put the bedroll down right here. There's no sense like finding my way around in the dark going upstairs. It's just, there's no point. So if I sleep for 8 hours, I'm going to wake up needing to eat, but I will not actually be starving. And I can put another big chunk of time into that wolfskin vest.
I could eat anything right now.
Oh yeah, getting nice and thirsty thanks to that. I've already drank a lot of the water that I melted and boiled. Let's go ahead and just top this meter off completely. Put the remainder on the ground, and then drink water to top that off. And back inside we go. Sun is starting to come up. Let's just go downstairs, and I can sharpen until the sun is all the way up. The lantern's starting to flicker. That's never fun. So we're going to have to start using torches before too much longer. Which makes me sad. But at the same time, not a big deal. We've got torches. And the means to light them. Okay, what the heck was I going to... Oh, that's right, I was going to sharpen. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, this is going to work perfectly, because I think I can probably fully sharpen both my knife and my hatchet, and then it will... Like, the sun will be up, and I can keep working on the coats. Slash vest. Slash coat. Whatever you want to call it. Alright, so we're going to sharpen this one more time, I think. Just kidding. 2 more times. There we go. Almost there. Alright, I'm going to do this one more time. I could sharpen it more to get it all the way up to 100%, but I don't need to right now. I want to invest my time in getting this project done. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and say 6 hours. You know what? Let's do 7. Just flat out. Hold on. Yep, 7. Glorious. Then we'll do a meter check. Yeah. All right, so 7 is about the limit because I started to get thirsty there. It's about what I expected. But now I can drink some water and probably put in another 6, I would guess. And that's the bulk of the work. Tomorrow I will be finishing this wolf hide. Wolf skin. Coat. My brain wants to use every word but the words actually in the title of the item. I got nothing. All right, so now there's 7 hours left on it, and I just have to rest through the night. Probably time... I'll need to make more water in the morning, or I might need to go ahead and make some now. Let's light a torch. Using a match. I don't think I have anything that I can use to actually keep the fire going at the moment. So that's why I kind of think the morning is going to be best. One thing I could do is I could walk around like picking up sticks real quick, and then I would definitely be able to get it going right now. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do that. I talked myself into it. Oh, it is brighter out here than I thought it would be. Okay then, cool. Any wolves about? Don't see any. Plenty cold though. Yeah. The wind was like, I see your torch, and it is mine now. Alright, so I think the wolf carcasses are gone. Yep, they're gone. So I'm glad I got the hides. Didn't get the guts or the meat. It's fine. It's fine. Interesting that there are no sticks out here at all. None whatsoever. I don't want to wander too far here. Yeah, I'm just going to go up to this hilltop over here where there are actual trees. So I guess the orchard trees are not as big on dropping sticks in their immediate vicinity, which makes sense. They haven't been kept up. They're not naturally grown in the same way. It makes sense, at least from a gamey standpoint, that those wouldn't drop sticks, but these would. Is that a... That's a deer. Yeah, it's a deer. Thought that was a wolf. I was like, what the hecking heck? Fast respawn. Okay. Sticks. Any sticks. Any sticks at all. No sticks? Really? Really? Sticks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Drop any of this gear.
All right, that's enough. I can do something with that. Oh, it looks like the prop carcasses are gone too, so the other one might be gone as well. It might still be there since I haven't touched its hide, but I'm inclined to think it's gone. All right, there's that car battery. Nothing else in here. All right. Well, I could potentially find one more item in here to break down, but it's going to be very dark. And also, we're at the almost 40-minute mark, so I suppose I will go ahead and stop this episode here. Yeah, we use that entry as the stopping point. We'll stop this one here, and in the next one, I am going to finish the wolfskin coat, and potentially, I mean, there won't be anything to do at that point aside from wait for other hides to cure, so I'm going to do some scavenging in the area, see what else I might be able to find. And we're not going to leave, of course, until we've made at least one more item and repaired some items as well. So I think at the very least we're going to be able to get the condition of the boots back up close to 100%, which is really, really nice. So that's a lot to look forward to. And then we can head to Blackrock at a state of preparation that's going to be just so far above where we've been at any point in the last like 50 episodes, which is good because there are timber wolves in Blackrock. So yeah, Yay. There's that to look forward to. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day but Wednesday at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.